I like this game. I like this game so much. um, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Transformers. This isn't going to be a typical Let's Play. This is more for me to get a recording out, get my thoughts out, and kind of give a resolution to what I'd like the YouTube channel to become. So that's what this video is gonna be. It's not a full Let's Play. It's just here. I'm gonna get thoughts out, and it's gonna be okay. All right, so we're here. I've played this game a bit. Actually, let's go back. We're gonna do a new game, and I'm gonna overwrite my recruit file, and we'll do another recruit one. Again, not a Let's Play, but just to get thoughts out.
I would have waited an eternity for this. It's over, Prime.
ADHD is kicking in. Oh no. Oh, shiny things. Must go get. Ah.
Decepticons, trace that energy wave to its origin. Autobots, we must stop Megatron. Roll out!
Neat. Alright, so how I'm gonna probably go about this. I am just gonna do the first level, and then I'm not gonna talk over it because I don't do well pressing buttons and talking at the same time. Yep. Alright. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna record this session over here, and then I'm gonna record another mic audio. And that way I can get my thoughts out in a more coherent manner with this being the background. So, alright, now that we're in the game, I want to take this chance to talk a little bit about the channel and more specifically why I'm going into YouTube in the first place. I actually started YouTube a couple years ago, and I'm doing it for, I believe, a couple of reasons. I was actually going through the thought of what happens if I did make a YouTube channel, and I did it for about a year. I did a whole Subnautica playthrough on it, and the Subnautica playthrough was okay. It got me into understanding what it took to make regular YouTube videos, which the Subnautica playthrough is okay. It's not something that I'd do again, mostly because gaming content has been done to death. What I more want to do with the channel is I'd want to make it into a channel where I can use it to tell my stories. I can use it to tell my stories. I can use it to practice stop motion animations, and I'd be able to hopefully be able to make a living off of it. And those are the main three reasons. Right now, that's not going so well. As of right now, YouTube isn't necessarily making any money for me. I'm more making money off of a part-time job repairing devices. And I can do gaming content. That's not the hard part. The hard part is trying to get into a rhythm where I can work on more labor-intensive projects like stop motion. Because there's a lot of things that go into a stop motion project. And I want to do that more. And that's kind of where the project I have in mind comes into play. The project that I have in mind for this channel is known as The Rise of Rodimus Prime. If you haven't seen it yet, I'll post a link of the video in the description, and I'm going to try to get an updated version of that on the channel as well, so everyone can see it. It needs a little bit of work before I can post it, and I may just post what I have of it at the moment. So we'll see how that goes there. And I'm really excited for the series, and I want others to see it too. So that's basically the direction I want to go with the channel in general. So there's a few people with me on this project. There's me, and right now for this YouTube channel, I'm working as the director, the editor, the cameraman, the voice actor. Right now, I'm the voice actor in the Rise of Rodimus Prime series for Rodimus and Hotlink, and I'm also writing the darn thing, which is a lot of responsibility. For this project, I've dragged Ben with me. He's the voice actor for Sandstorm. And then I also have Tara, who has done voice acting work in the past. I haven't been able to find a lot of her content. Maybe if I ask her, she'll send me a link. But she's also working as an editor and also as a writer as well. So, which is really helpful in trying to get the project out. But still, with me doing a lot of other work as well, it's not the greatest thing. So that's where all those my words. Anyway, so that's our team right now. And I'd like to expand that team in the future. I just don't have the money to pay anyone, which is really the unfortunate thing about this project. It requires a lot of time, and it requires a surprising amount of support. Am I going to want to have a casting call in the future for roles? Yes, I am. Because I can't do Rodimus and Hotlink, and quite frankly, I don't want to. I just do the roles just to get the project out. And then there's a few other characters that we're gonna have to get voice actors for, and we may post a casting call in the future. So that brings up the next big and major component, is funding. I'd love, oh my goodness, I would love to be able to pay voice actors for helping out with this project, and I'd love to be able to pay a more full-time editor. I can't. I don't have the funds to. I have a hard time supporting myself with the job that I have. So, I've worked out like a funding thing, and most of the funding is going to be either through YouTube and Patreon. And we have a Patreon channel set up, well, more set up than it was a few days ago. Wow. And and to give a basic rundown of it, we have the $1 chip jar, which all the Patreon tiers, they're all just for general support. The Patreon is more for people if they don't want to deal with the ads on YouTube. For a minimum of $1 a month, they're able to watch the videos ad-free, which I think is a fair compromise considering, the economy of America and whatnot. The second tier is the $5 support club, which gets access to behind the scenes stuff, which I am working on. It's actually it's actually kind of fun. Some of the lines that you won't be able to see in the main project, but I'm pretty excited for it. But that typically the behind the scenes stuff for the $5 tier, that'll go up as soon as it's ready. And then typically what I want to do for the behind the scenes stuff is I'd like to have it released on Saturday on YouTube. But we'll see how that goes. It's not fully set in stone yet. We may change rules around for that. But that's just generally how that tier goes. At $10, the $10 support club, you get all the same benefits as you do with the other two tiers, in addition to being eligible to have your names in the credits at the end of the videos during that month. And that's generally how those tiers break down. Again, all very supportive of the channel. And that's generally where I am with that. Now, I would say, I would say you can go there now and feel free to give a tip or a donation or whatever. There's nothing there. And it makes me uncomfortable to send people there when there's nothing there, because that makes me a little uneasy. I don't want to have people just give me money for free. I don't work like that. So what I may end up doing is I may end up posting what I have right now, which is the quote-unquote animatic that I have on the channel already, as well as what I have of the Rise of Rodimus Prime stuff. And that's generally, and that's where we're going to start, so that there's something there for you guys to see. Oh, he's trying to work on it. Because I'm going to be honest, the project is long. And working a job and trying to get this project out is not exactly the easiest thing in the world. Even with the way I'm doing it, it takes time that I can't give, which infuriates me a little, but that's how it is. So the purpose of this video is to ask for help and to see if I can get any supporters that are willing to support the project, so I don't have to fully rely on the job and I can focus more on the project. Anyways, that's my hope and that's my goal with this whole thing. So if you're interested, check out the video I've already posted on YouTube. I will post the updated version as soon as it's available, and both of those videos will also go up on Patreon. Again, under the dollar tier, and I think that's where we're going to start for now. So, for now, I thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time.